Welcome to another great episode of American Rifleman Television. This week we're going to focus on one of the most iconic handguns of the 20th century, and that is the Browning High Power. For our Rifleman review this week, we're going to test a 1911 made by Girsan in Turkey and imported by European American Armory. The Webley Mark VI was the main handgun of the British Army during World War I, and we'll focus on it this week in I Have This Old Gun. But for right now, let's take a close look at the Browning High Power.
The road to what ultimately becomes the Browning High Power is actually a fairly long and convoluted one. The French, immediately following the First World War, they come out of it recognizing that they had serious problems with handgun supply and effectiveness. So in 1921, the French say, okay, we want a new handgun, and we want it to meet these very specific requirements. Like, they say they want it chambered in a caliber capable of killing a man at 50 meters. They want it compact. They want it to have manual safety. This is a big one. They want it to have a magazine disconnect safety. And they want it to have a magazine capacity of at least 10 rounds.
Girsan first cut its teeth by producing handguns based on the Breda 92 family of semi-automatics, but back in 2010, the company also expanded its lineup to include those guns based on John Browning's most beloved creation, the 1911. And now for 2020, the company has partnered with EAA to bring in one of its high-end competition-grade 1911s, the MC1911 Match Elite. And given the many enhanced features on this gun, it's a great deal at its MSRP of $870.
With the Great War, there was a specialization of what soldiers did. You had men running trench mortars. You had the machine gun corps in particular. And these men can't carry rifles because they're lugging around Vickers machine guns. So with the Webley Mark VI, you see an explosion in production. During World War I, from the time the gun was adopted, 1916, 17, 18, 320,000 Webley Mark VIs were manufactured. At no point before that did the British Army ever have that big a need for handguns.